As a tech lover, I'm always excited to get my hands on the latest gadgets, whether from Apple, Samsung, Huawei, or Honor. Each brand has its strengths in design, innovation, and performance. However, while flagship devices from these companies often carry similar price tags and comparable specs, the difference in experience usually reveals itself after the purchase, especially when something goes wrong. In this blog, I'll share my most recent experience with Honor, particularly with their most expensive model, the Magic V3, and compare it with my experience buying from Apple. The pre-order dilemma with Honor. It all started when I pre-ordered the Honor Magic V3 from their official website. As excited as I was, I quickly encountered issues. 3 days passed after the scheduled delivery date, and I still hadn't received the phone. Despite sending multiple emails and making several calls to their customer service, I received no replies or updates. Frustrated, I canceled my pre-order and bought the phone directly from a store where it was widely available, so much for the need to pre-order in the first place. The screen defect, a deeper problem. Excitement quickly turned into disappointment when, on the same day, I noticed a line across the screen without any clear cause. I took the phone to Honor Service Center, where the technician assured me he would arrange for a replacement the next day. But, unsurprisingly, the next day came and went without a call. I returned to the service center only to be met by a different person, who informed me that I needed approval from their main office before they could proceed. Even worse, they didn't have any replacements in stock, and it would take 7 working days to get one. I realized that the previous day's technician had merely tried to brush me off. Frustrated, I demanded immediate action and even threatened to involve the customer protection department. This prompted a sudden shift in their approach, and after several calls, they advised me to visit the store where I'd purchased the phone to get it replaced. The endless negotiation. I thought the ordeal was over when I arrived at the store, but I was wrong. I spent over 2 hours negotiating with the staff as they insisted that the line on the screen was caused by damage from a fall. I explained that the phone had not fallen, but they argued that their agreement was to replace the screen, not the entire device. After much persistence, they finally agreed to replace the phone. Apple, a different world. I was planning to write a similar story about Apple, but honestly, there's not much to say. When I had a minor issue with my iPhone, just a scratched screen, I walked into an Apple store, showed them my device, and told them I had AppleCare Plus coverage. They smiled, took the broken phone, and handed me a new one on the spot. No arguments, no delays, just flawless service. Lessons learned. From my experiences, here's what I've gathered. 1. Chinese brands lag behind in customer care. Honor and other Chinese brands seem focused on short-term gains rather than building long-term customer loyalty. Their customer service processes are disjointed and frustrating compared to Apple's streamlined and efficient approach. 2. Magic V3, faulty or fragile? Whether my Magic V3 was defective or its screen is inherently fragile, the fact remains that it failed within hours of purchase, and the response from Honor service team left much to be desired. 3. Premium price doesn't equal premium quality. Chinese brands are entering the premium price bracket, but their hardware quality and after-sales service don't always justify these prices. In contrast, Apple's entire ecosystem, from hardware to customer support, feels worth the investment. In conclusion, while it's tempting to try out new gadgets from emerging brands like Honor, my experience has shown that sometimes, paying a premium for Apple doesn't just get you better hardware, it gets you peace of mind.